Eye contact is not something that comes naturally to me. I find it to be very exhausting. It makes me tend to forget everything else, and I can't follow or memorize a conversation properly because of it. And I think a part of this might be due to also my personality, but my cultural background is Native American. And in our culture, direct eye contact is actually seen as something that's very aggressive, confrontational, and it's rude, it's disrespectful. As far as do people notice? Occasionally they do. If they do notice it, they rarely comment on it, and I usually compensate by looking at other points in the face or blurring my eyes and losing focus so that's not noticed. And does it get easier? Depending on who I'm with. Again, rarely do I even try to attempt make eye contact, but with close friends, I can do it more better than I do with strangers.
I've never really had a problem myself with eye contact per se, but the thing that seems to happen to me on like a regular basis is just like awkward random eye contact with complete strangers, like across the subway train, in the classroom. I don't know, maybe I'm looking at them for some aesthetic purpose. Maybe I'm just gazing in a direction somewhere and somebody happens to walk by and I catch a glint of eye contact. I don't know if that happens to everybody or if like people see this happen with me, if they catch eye contact with me and they think that I'm like a creep or something. So like, I don't know if that's normal, but that's kind of my thing.
Sometimes people notice, and it basically makes it so much worse because I can tell that they notice, and a lot of times it just makes me feel more anxious. It definitely depends on my mood. If I'm having a particularly difficult day, then I find that even going to the grocery store is a really big deal and almost unmanageable at times. Other times I can manage eye contact, but I find it exhausting for long periods. If I'm teaching, I can do it, but in everyday situations, I don't really like doing it most of the time.
I'm not really sure why it's so weird to make eye contact. With good friends, I try to force myself to make eye contact. Some friends of mine notice that eye contact is an issue with me. Some of them try to talk with me about it, but it's not that simple that a quick conversation can fix. There are days when I don't think about how weird eye contact is, and there are days where eye contact is just not going to happen.
It depends on who I'm talking to. Especially with women, I'm really comfortable about keeping eye contact and maintaining eye contact. And I'm not sure why eye contact with men makes me nervous. Excuse me, for some reason, really frightening to me. I'm like, you know, why are you staring at me? Please stop. If I'm really angry, I like to think I keep good eye contact. Like, I will stare you down and, you know, make you understand this, but I've also had memories of, you know, looking away. Yeah.
When people make eye contact with me, it makes me feel nervous. I'm afraid that they're taking my eye contact to mean that I'm staring at them, or that I'm like looking them over or making them feel creepy. And I guess probably a little bit is I feel the same way towards them. Even in a conversation, I'll tend to look away and stare at other things and like fiddle with stuff while I'm talking. It does get easier for me if I'm in a really good mood, or I'm drunk or something and I feel more relaxed, or if I'm just with someone I feel really comfortable with. I feel much more comfortable maintaining eye contact for longer than a few seconds at a time.